anime, the land of colorful characters, epic battles, and talking cats? Oh, you betcha there, bud. That was the most Minnesota thing I could have said. But today, we're not here for the usual shenanigans. No, we're diving deep into the anime ocean to find the weirdest, wildest, and most thought-provoking treasures out there. So buckle up, because these 10 anime series aren't your normal run-of-the-mill adventures. They're like the quirkiest neighbor on your block. A little odd, a little offbeat, and guaranteed to make you question everything in the most hilarious way possible. But before we start, be sure to hit the subscribe button and press on that bell icon, and set us all to be notified about all our latest new videos. And it comes without saying, but beware of the possible spoilers. Coming in at number 10 is Kodomo no Jikan. Yes, this one shouldn't be a shocker to anyone. An anime about young third graders that are into their teacher. One of them more than the other two. I mean, honestly, what did the creator of this anime think when making such a show? Does he even know what age of consent is? The anime is a messed up compilation of pedophilic behavior and sexual innuendos aimed at a third grader, mind you. So, at best, she is like 9? Maybe younger? Like, bro, why isn't this banned yet? And why have so many children already know of the show and watched it already? The creator at the time must have been on crack or meth or something. I gotta tell you, if you like this one, you make me sick. Coming in at number 9 is Fate Khaled Linear Prisma Ilya. Good grief, I hope I said that one right. Yet another anime that exploits the controversial subject of lolly girls being actually portrayed in blatant acts and innuendos. We should all be familiar with the Fate-verse by now and how fucking complicated it is to understand the correct order of how to watch the series. This anime, however, is about an alternate Fate world where the girls in this anime can transform into magical girls. I have watched a lot of anime and I just know that magical girls and lollies is a recipe for a banned anime. I mean, honestly, what about the fact that lolly young girls are having sex together isn't a reason to ban such an anime? Again, if you like this one, you make me sick. Coming in at number 8 is Hetalia, Axis Power. If any anime deserves to be banned, then it is this anime, and just by looking at the anime poster, you can have a clear understanding as to why this anime should be banned. This show is the most controversial thing since Boku no Pico, and we all know how messed up that show is. Well, Axis is 200 times worse. It has no lollies, no sexual innuendos, or anything like that. It has what is worse. This anime turned one of the most controversial and historically sensitive events into a literal joke. A parody, the evil mustachioed fellow that became as evil as Lord Voldemort, to the point he earned the shall not be named title, especially in YouTube videos, also shows up in this anime, and we can all imagine just how messed up this anime could possibly be. Adding insult to injury, the characters in Hetalia are often portrayed using national stereotypes, which can be seen as insensitive and offensive to many. These stereotypes can perpetuate biases and misunderstandings about various cultures and countries, which is a big reason to ban this show by itself. Coming in at number 7 is Kite. Good God, man. It's just a 2-episode anime and it's already on the list of anime that should be banned and should have never existed in the first place. I want this to sink into your minds. This anime is at top 50 minutes long in its entirety, and it's already on a list that is calling for its immediate ban. This is for many reasons, and one of the most important reasons is the fact that this anime features, well, the hard R word in scenes and SA with a schoolgirl being forced into a relation with her presumed guardian after she lost her parents. Now, we all know anime, especially the dark side of anime, which has some seriously messed up stuff. But this anime was on a whole different level of messed up. For example, in one scene after the SA, that scumbag filthy excuse of a human literally says that he gets a kick when he sees people in pain and misery. Now, how fucked up is that? And this is why this anime should never see the light of day, and while I slowly lose faith in humanity. And coming in at number 6 is Akisora. Welcome to the holy grail of messed up. I swear. It's as if there is some kind of competition between these shows as to who can get the band hammer faster with the least possible episodes. And by the way, so far this anime is winning with just one episode. With just one episode, red flags are prominent, and it's crossed all lines that humans should never cross in a normal functioning society. Huge age gap? Check. Incest at its finest? Check. Promoting promiscuous behavior? Check. And all that was in the span of one damn episode. Okay, seriously though. Is there like some underground competition where anime creators get together and it's like, oh, who can make up the most fucked up shit ever, you know? Like, why? Why does this happen? Like I said before, my faith in humanity is dwindling. And coming in at number 5 is Keijo. Keijo might just be one of the most lighthearted anime on this list. It might not be able to hold a candle to the other messed up shows on this list, but hey, it still deserves a position on this list as one of the most messed up anime shows that probably shouldn't have seen the light of day. Keijo, for many reasons, was a blessing by the goddess of booties and boba that every incel wants to have in his life. The whole point of Keijo is a fan service of anime girls busting their asses against each other in bikinis and sometimes even nude. It was kind of a fun anime to watch with some scenes that will go down in history, like how the teacher launched a chalk at the speed of sound at the main character, and the second scene was the Gate of Bootylon, which is it's a clear parody of the epic skill of the King of Heroes Gilgamesh. Overall, this was a pretty chill anime, but it did spark a lot of controversy that led to it being banned in some countries. Now, coming in at number 4 is Queen's Blade. Now, let's be clear here for a moment. This anime is not for children. The sooner people get this into their heads, the better. This anime is living proof for this statement and why it is there in the first place. Anime has some super messed up shows that not even adults are able to stomach sometimes. And this, even though it's not one of them, is still categorized as an adult-rated anime that definitely shouldn't be watched by children anytime soon. This anime features a lot of nudity and explicit scenes of actual torture, pain, and worse. The series combines extreme violence and sexual fan service, often in the context of female characters fighting each other. Yeah, just protect the children, please. And coming in at number 3 is Blood Sea. This fucking anime is the sole reason I fucking hate bunnies and have PTSD. By now, anyone should already know which goddamn scene I'm talking about, and in case you've never seen this show, then let me paint you a wonderful little pretty image about what you would expect. Now, here in my hand, I hold a little bunny. Oh, you see that little bunny? So cute. Now imagine it big. Now imagine it as if it's an alien, then with the ability to shapeshift and change their body at will. And guess what they do with these powers? They turn every fucking human in vicinity into a goddamn shish kebab! And since to them, that wasn't fucking brutal enough, they decide to collect humans and blend them in a fucking smoothie and drink it. I watched that scene when I was only 10. This shit scarred me for life, and that is exactly why this damn show must be banned for that scene alone. Fuck me, man. Don't get me started on the Cerberus scene either, that messed me up. And coming in at number 2 is Corpse Party. The anime, like the video game and manga, is intended for a mature audience. Corpse Party contains explicit and disturbing content, including scenes of violence, gore, and horror. Sorry if it was kind of a shocker for some, but Corpse Party doesn't actually include a party. Surprise! Well, this anime is kind of the illegitimate child of When They Cry, and another with a lot of children going on a killing, craze, dismembering, decapitating, and even torturing on each other's spree with the most brutal, evil, and sadistic methods. Yeah, there's a lot of guts spilling in this anime. Not to mention heads flying off, bones crushed, you get the idea. Point is, this anime shouldn't be broadcast anywhere. Ever. Ever. And number 1 goes to Redo of a Healer. Do I even have to bother and explain why this abomination is on this list? Remember the most messed up anime competition that Aki Sora won with one episode? Yeah, well, this anime took the title from Aki Sora with one freaking scene that took like 40 seconds or so. We all know what scene it is, whether we watched the anime or didn't. is irrelevant. The scene is just that notorious. However, for those that have been living under a rock for the past few years, just go ahead to your Google search and type this rod or my rod. And just an FYI, I am not responsible for the trauma that you will have after seeing that scene. And deciding to continue watching that anime, that was all on you, buddy, not me. Some may argue that the main character was right here and the princess had it coming, and some believe that what he did was just so freaking messed up, it makes all the anime titles on this list seem like a cuddly cute teddy bear. This anime is so wrong on an astronomical level, and it should never have existed. But here we are, and since it already does exist, it must be banned and rightfully deserves it too. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed our controversial list as much as I did making it for you. I would really appreciate it if you guys showed the channel your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the content. And by the way, if you have any other controversial anime, please list them in the comments down below, as I would love to hear your opinions on it. And preferably nothing from the 80s though, I'm pretty sure we all know just how messed up all that was. But as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.